This is Scott from Scott City Trader, and here's a couple of winning setups that I'm posting for my trade room when I can. These are pretty much public, so I will have to do the disclaimer, and I'll go over these setups here in 1 minute.
Risk disclosure statement. There is a risk of loss in trading stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, derivatives, options, forex, and cryptocurrencies. This risk can be substantial, and therefore investors should carefully consider their financial suitability prior to trading. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. The software, strategies, chat rooms, websites, and any associated websites or digital venues are for educational purposes only and should not be construed as an express or implied promise or guarantee that you will profit or that losses may be limited in any manner whatsoever. Users of the information accept sole responsibility for the outcomes of their deployment and hold Scott Trader, LLC, and any associated companies, agents, management, owners, and customers harmless without reservation. Please trade responsibly. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, Rule 4.41. Hypothetical and simulated trading performance results have certain inherent limitations, some of which are described herein. No representation is being made that any account below is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. In fact, there are frequently sharp differences between hypothetical or simulated performance results and the actual results subsequently achieved by any particular trading program. One of the limitations of hypothetical performance results is that they are generally prepared with the benefit of hindsight. In addition, hypothetical trading does not involve financial risk, and no hypothetical trading record can completely account for the impact of financial risk in actual trading. For example, the ability to withstand losses or adhere to a particular trading program in spite of trading losses are material points which can also adversely affect actual trading results. Because these trades have not actually been executed, the hypothetical results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. There are numerous other factors related to the markets in general or to the implementation of any specific trading program which cannot be fully accounted for in simulated trading or in the preparation of hypothetical performance results and all of which can adversely affect actual trading results.
Okay, so here's some winning setups from today. The first one was the stop runs up here at the high of the day. Again, using the MBO data and the bookmap SI indicator here. And you can see. So I took a couple different trade setups here. So here I took the IZZY, initially the IZZY and the pick trade. We'll go over that, and then I ended up, after a retest failure of this area, I took the lick and the BARC trade. So this was originally so this is an IZZY trade. This is the inflection zone, my important area that I trade off of with the volume event. So I had the stop run in the middle of this zone. Took that aggressively, first move out of there. So that was this. So there's two stop runs here. I took the second one. I was going to combine them, but this happened about 10 minutes after the fact. So I got in that trade aggressively, filled to the tick at the time. My stop was the traditional ATR plus above here, so I never got stopped out. Came back. So again, I put on the I put on the IZZY and I put on the pick trade. So the pick is the profiles encouraged. So you can see here that was a volume event. So these are all important areas that I deem important, that I look for the real-time volume events happening, right? So this is a market profile composite. I got the volume event and took that trade aggressively. You can see it also bounced off the red lug. I could have taken a slug trade here too, but you know, the event was a little bit below it. If I was extra aggressive, I could have taken that as well, but I already had like 5 setups on, so I was okay with that. And then this did the traditional ATR retest failure that happens so often, as we know, and came back and got short the BARC, which is just a blind ATR retest failure of the volume event, and took the lick as well. I wasn't trading in this liquidity because this was more shorter term. I'm looking for the longer term liquidity, and that was down here. You had these bands of liquidity down here, this one and this one. Again, this is just the heat map showing you what's in the order book over here. So caught these trades. I got out of some. The exit prices were at the time. You know, I pay myself as the market makes money available to me, and you know, straight out the trading in the zone by Mark Douglas. This is an important area. This was confluent at the time with the top of this, so I got out of half there, and I held the other half down to here. And I got out on this opposing event here. So I saw bias at the low, and not only did I get out of my shorts, I turn around and flip long on the pick. We'll look at that here in a second. So I wrote this down here, and my rules are to hold for the major lugs, Ludwig levels. Like I say, short, a lug for short, and or an opposing volume setup. So the first volume setup was bearish. This came down. This ended up being bullish. So I got out of my shorts and into the pick long, and that was this area here. So picks worked very nicely today. off there, took the long off that ice, and held it into the close pretty much. This was not, I don't know why this is drawing here. Something's with the after hours here, me showing you. It's not, that was not an event, but I wrote it up to here. There was a lot of things up here to get out. Something came out on the wire. I don't know what it was. You can see this liquidity pull. We were on my live trading webinar when this happened, but this liquidity completely pulled and the market ripped. So I don't know what came out, and we never heard it on the squawk what the reason was. But regardless, I was long. Got out at the spot gamma level and confluent with VWAP, baby lug. So there's multiple things to get out, and that was basically into the close and got out there. So nice trade setups today, both long or short initially, and then turn around and get long off that iceberg. And as usual, once the big money gets their fills, it's free to turn around and go right back up, and that's exactly what happened. So those were today's ES trades.